Picture this. You stand up, you take a single step, and in that moment, right there, your entire body begins to transform. Blood starts pumping harder, oxygen floods your brain, and your nervous system stops screaming and starts listening. This isn't some motivational fantasy. This is biology. This is what happens when you walk. Not run, not sprint, not crush yourself in a gym, just walk. And what it does to you is almost unbelievable. When you walk, something ancient inside you flips a switch. Your heart doesn't panic. It strengthens. Blood pressure drops. Circulation improves. And your risk of heart disease and stroke falls without you even breaking a sweat. Your lungs expand with real deep breaths, the kind that actually reach the bottom. And your immune system perks up while your body starts clearing out the junk it's been holding on to. Your blood sugar stabilizes. Your pancreas finally gets a break. Digestion improves, and chronic disease risk plummets, not because you punished yourself, but because you moved with rhythm instead of force. Muscles wake up, fat burns quietly in the background, and endurance builds without you noticing. And your joints don't wear down. They get protected because walking strengthens bones, feeds cartilage with fresh blood, loosens stiffness, and eases arthritis pain. Your posture straightens, your balance improves, back pain fades, and your body stops feeling like a burden and starts feeling like an ally again. But here's where it gets wild. Walking doesn't just fix your body, it rewires your brain. Memory sharpens, focus improves, and that fog you've been living in starts to lift. Walking protects your brain from long-term decline by literally strengthening the connections that keep your thinking clear as you age. And your mood doesn't just improve, it transforms because anxiety loosens its grip, depression softens, and that overwhelming mental noise turns into something you can actually manage. Not because you ignored it, but because you walked through it. Ideas surface, problems shrink, and confidence grows. Not loud and flashy, but quiet and real. This is especially true when you walk with someone you care about, because there's something about moving side by side that makes conversation easier. Walls come down and connection runs deeper. Now here's the part most people miss. Walking works, not because it's intense, but because it's consistent. You don't need to destroy yourself. You don't need to hit some arbitrary step count. And you don't need perfect form, perfect shoes, or perfect weather. You just need to show up, move at a pace that feels alive, and give it time without pressure. And then you let the results build naturally, because walking isn't just exercise. It's a reset button for your mind, a conversation with your body, and a habit that changes everything without demanding you be perfect. After a while, you notice things. You think more clearly, sleep more deeply, breathe more easily, and you feel lighter, not just physically, but emotionally. It's like you've been carrying something heavy for years, and you finally set it down. There's no finish line here, no score to keep, and no guilt when you miss a day, because walking always meets you where you are and waits for you to return. One step becomes another, and suddenly you're choosing energy over exhaustion, clarity over chaos, and progress over excuses. You're building resilience, patience, and strength in the background while life stays loud and demanding. Now, before we go any further, I need to say that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, and nothing in this video is meant to replace professional medical advice. If you have health concerns or existing conditions, please talk to your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise routine. This information is for educational purposes only, and you should always consult with a qualified professional about what's right for your specific situation. And if you're finding value in this right now, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Drop a comment below to let me know if you're already walking or ready to start. I read every single one, and your stories inspire me to keep making these videos. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today, because this message could be exactly what changes their life. Walking teaches you something powerful, that forward is forward, no matter the speed. On days you feel strong, and days you barely shuffle, you still win because you showed up and you moved. Every walk is a vote for the life you want and for the person you're becoming. It turns ordinary moments into grounding rituals and heavy thoughts into lighter ones by giving you space to think, heal, and grow. The change doesn't happen all at once. It happens one step at a time, and that's the magic. You don't have to solve everything today. You just have to walk and let the rest catch up. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to these voices. Rodrigo is 84 years old, and this is what he told me. I had a heart attack 25 years ago, and now I walk 90 miles a month, and it drives away depression. I'm in better health than I've ever been. 60 BPM pulse, 119 cholesterol, and my doctor calls me his hero. You just can't be unhappy watching the sunrise and listening to Aretha Franklin sing Respect. I love life, and I surround myself with fun people. Donald is 24 years old, and here's his story. Last year, my mental health hit rock bottom. I'm over 18 stone. And last week, I ditched the antidepressants and started walking on my own for 40 to 50 minutes a day. Already, I feel so much better. And I cried for the first time in years, just from how much happier I am. If you're reading this, you can do it too. Frank is 76, and he keeps it simple. I walk 11,000 steps 6 days a week, have for over 15 years, and I'm in great health. Good looking too. Gotta love Frank. CNED is 90 years old. When I retired at 60, I started walking 3 miles a day. Now I'm 90, and I try to walk at least 1 mile a day. It's not as much as before, but it's better than nothing. And then there's Tom. I was 380 pounds with over 57 BMI and severe osteoarthritis with literally no cartilage left in either knee. I started walking 5 minutes at a time, 10 times a day, and in less than 2 weeks, I lost 16 pounds. I feel like this could finally be it for me. A better life, here I come. These aren't Instagram influencers, and they're not fitness models. They're real people who decided to move. 84 years old, 24 years old, dealing with heart attacks, depression, arthritis, weight, and age. And they all found the same thing. As long as you can take one more step, you're not stuck. You're in motion, you're becoming, and you're moving forward. So here's my question for you. What's stopping you? You don't need permission. You don't need the perfect plan. And you don't need to wait until you feel ready. You just need to stand up and take one step, then another, then another. Because walking isn't just about your body. It's about reclaiming your life, one step at a time. And the best part is, you can start right now. So go, walk, and watch what happens.